Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. You know you're rolling with your boy Bert, the Hurt, and Lanny, the Dividend Diplomats. And guys, we're talking to you about another weekly roundup of dividend stocks we bought during that first full week of May.
That's right, everybody. Please, before we get into that, subscribe to our channel. Give this video a thumbs up. We continue to purchase dividend stock, grow our passive income, and put our money where our mouth is on this channel. We talk about stocks, we find undervalued stocks, we publish our watch list, and guess what? We also buy the stocks we talk about. So this video is going to capture all of our purchases from the previous week.
You got that right on the head, Bert. Guys, it's all about building that passive income stream, staying invested in the market regardless of what the stock market is doing. Obviously, it's extremely volatile right now, but where there's volatility is where there's opportunity. And that's where Bert and Lanny, myself, struck gold, baby. So, Bert, I know your list is pretty deep here. Did you want to kick things off with the dividend stocks you bought last week?
Absolutely right, Lanny. I would be happy to kick this week off here. Remember, we're talking about purchases that happened from May 2nd through May 6th, Friday. So keep that in mind as we're talking about the stocks. It was last week. I'm sure we're going to have a fun week this week too. So you know it by now, everybody. The one stock that my wife and I buy every single week, and we have been doing it for now well over a year, is Johnson & Johnson, ticker symbol JNJ. One share, the Dividend King. We followed Lanny's Vanguard automatic investing strategy and built this strategy of our own. Our positions are getting pretty large now in Johnson & Johnson, and we're going to have a recap video here coming up soon to talk about the stock, what we're doing, and how long we're going to be buying one share of J&J each week. So stay tuned for that. All right, so let's look at the price here. My wife beat me this week for Johnson & Johnson. She grabbed one share at $179.85. My purchase was at $180.175. We each added $4.52 with the purchase, so just over $9 combined. And the yield was hanging tight above 2.5%. It was 2.51 on the purchases.
Oh, man. Bert's wife knocking him out. Now you know how it feels, brother. How does it feel?
Oh, she's just been, I mean, whether it's been purchased or not, she's just been crushing me all the time. So I'm used to taking the L when it comes to dealing with my wife on things.
Hey, J&J's price is finally coming back below 180, which I'm sure you're very pumped up about.
Oh yeah, the purchase we're going to be grabbing this week's going to be looking much lower there. So hey, you know what though? It doesn't matter whether it increases or decreases. This lets us dollar cost average over time, and we're still sitting in a nice gain position despite that.
Gotta love it. Can't wait for that recap that comes out hopefully later this week, Bert. To jump into my consistent weekly dividend stock purchase, and I only talked about the weekly first, and then I'm going to throw the ball back to you. But my wife and I, as always, we bought 2 shares each of Vanguard's high dividend yield ETF, ticker symbol VYM. We both grabbed 2 shares, total of 4 shares at $107.79, deploying a total capital of $431, adding just over $12 to our forward passive income total at a yield of 2.88%. I'm loving VYM coming well back below $110 per share.
My gosh, yeah, let's just keep going down here, VYM. It may be, if the market's going to keep dropping down, gosh, how cool would it be if you're able to at least sneak one more purchase of VYM below 100, Lanny? How cool, how sick would that be?
Still got about 7 to 8% left to go on VYM, but it could happen.
It could happen. So do you want to talk about your other automatic purchase, Lanny, while we're in the family?
All right, let's do it. So guys, I've been buying VOO S&P 500 ETF from Vanguard, $50 a day. On Thursday, May 5th, I added in an extra $50 when the market was well down. So in total, during the week of May 2nd, we put in about $300 to VOO, buying 0.78579 shares, almost a full share. But adding $4.36 at an average yield of 1.45% this past week, just building the slow, the steady, the boring, the sexy VOO.
I love it, Lanny. I love these Vanguard automated investing strategies. It is just nice knowing that money is going into your account through no matter what. It's a cool feeling. So you don't have to worry about other purchases there. That being said, let me transition into some of my other purchases here. I'm going to do two stocks and then we'll kick it back to you, Lanny. I'm going to knock one out quickly. This really shouldn't be a surprise. I talked about it on my watch list on the video that we just pumped out on Sunday here. That company, Cummins, ticker symbol CMI. I was so pumped up with this purchase price, Lanny, for Cummins, because I mentioned in that video, I use a target yield for this stock of 3%. That's usually my North Star for when I'm buying Cummins right now.
I'm so mad that you got it at this price.
Yeah. This was before the price jumped up. I grabbed Cummins at 188.04, adding $5.80. That was a yield, Lanny, of 3.08%. You got to scoop up Cummins at least one share when it's at that value. So if you want to know why I'm adding Cummins, just check out the video. I don't need to regurgitate that here. Let's move into that other purchase we made. This one's a little bit, this one's going to be a little bit more. We added in our other stock, one of the other companies that was on our watch list, Lanny, that company, StarBucks, ticker symbol SBUX. StarBucks, talked about it there as well. We actually grabbed one share of Starbucks at 73.83 at the beginning of the week, which was towards the lower end of the spectrum. This was before their earnings release, before the stock price popped up after earnings into the high 70s. I was pissed. I should have grabbed more in my mind. I thought I was going to, I thought I missed my opportunity. Then with all the madness in the market, that stock price came tumbling back down here. Starbucks fell, so we grabbed two more shares of Starbucks at 76.18. So in total with Starbucks, we added three shares, put in a combined $226.19, adding, drum roll please, $5.88 of forward income in our Starbucks positions.
Nice job at a yield of just over 2.6%. I'm digging it. I'm loving it and jealous. Those are some great stock prices. Guys in the comments, let us know if you've been buying Starbucks stock at or below $75 a share. We would love the feedback on that.
Well, clearly you were also loving Starbucks, weren't you, Lanny?
Yeah, I'll slide in really quick. We bought one share of Starbucks at $75. It was a nice little limit order. So added $1.96, and that was back on May 2nd. I think I said all these trades on the night before, the weekend before, at a yield of 2.61% for Starbucks. Again, SBUX, one share, $75 on May 2nd.
Love it, Lanny. Love it. So yeah, you're gonna set that line. You called everyone out in the comments above or below 75. Lanny hit it at 75 on the money there. So let us know what you're thinking. I can round it out here, Lanny. With our last purchase, we bought this same stock 3 times. For all of you that were watching our watch list video, you should be paying attention and you should know this company that we bought, because I mentioned in our video, we bought all 3 companies that were on my watch list. I mentioned 2 of them. Now it's time for that third one. This company, Stanley Black & Decker, ticker symbol SWK. You know I've been loving this Dividend King, especially after earnings, after it dropped that earnings guidance. Their metrics are looking great. I've been scooping them up in the low 120s. We purchased it 3 different times for my wife during the week, twice on May 2nd, once on May 6th, towards the end of the week when the stock came back down to the price. First purchase, 121.29. Second purchase, 120.06. Third purchase at the end of the week, 121.48. In total, all 3 of them had yields of just above 2.6%. And with this position, we now added $9.48 more cents of forward income to her Stanley Black & Decker position.
How many shares are you guys now sitting at roughly?
It's 10 shares right now. We're 10 shares, as I mentioned. So cost basis for the position just over around 1,300. I'd love to keep building that position to at least 20 over the next few months. That would be a nice solid position there for me.
Yeah. Wow. That's, I mean, again, just a dividend king, a company that has gone through, not to say it all, but has gone through legitimately all of it. I mean, every financial crisis, every sort of economic cycle, they've done it. So are you afraid at all about what the current stock / company is going through right now?
Nope, because 15, 20 years from now, I'm going to be happy that I took the time to start building this position.
I don't doubt that, Bert. So to toss the ball back in my court, I'm dribbling, I'm shooting for the real estate investment trusts, the REITs. I bought a few REITs Again, just based on price alone with what was going on in the market, it was a little hard not to nibble here. So in my wife's account, we've been buying stock is BRT. So for those that don't remember, Apartments is getting acquired, APTS. So we moved into BRT Apartments Corp, ticker symbol BRT. So we bought 2 more shares at $20.61 for my wife's account, $41.22 whopping of capital being introduced there, added $1.84 at a yield of 4.46. And then I actually bought 2 shares of Store Capital during the week. Ticker symbol is STOR. We all know I'm well over now 200 shares of STOR. And I did receive like my first nice size quarterly dividend. It was well over $70+ back during April. So it was pretty solid. So again, bought it at 28.50 and then at 27.03. So average bought it at 27.77. Added $3.08 at a yield of 5.55%.
Oh man, that's the winner for the yield from our purchases today by a long shot. But this could be a great time to buy REITs, especially in that rising interest rate environment. This is the time where the prices for the REIT sector usually comes on down. So there could be some great value to be had here. Nice freaking job, Lanny.
All right, Bert. So let's round out here. So for at least my dividend stock purchase total here, I deployed $902.91, and I added $23.64 in forward passive dividend income at a yield of 2.62% for the week.
And I added $1,137.08, adding $30.20 of forward dividend income at a yield of 2.66%. It's kind of funny that we're just right in line there. Very similar purchases, although it was made up differently. How we got there, the yields and the income added were about the same.
Hey man, you know what though? You broke the $1,000 barrier again. I think I've been just shy, I believe, of $1,000 the last couple of weeks. I'm frustrated by that, but don't worry, I'll get back in the saddle and I'll be riding that horse there with Bert.
Absolutely. So everyone, let us know your stock purchases over the last few weeks. Let us know what you think of these companies here. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Let's go, everybody. That's what it's about.
Guys, that was Bert, the Hurt, and Lanny from the Dividend Diplomats. Over and out.